So I was just looking through Roblox instances and I might have detected one of the most useless Roblox instances ever created, ClickDetectors. Just why? Why do we need ClickDetectors? I have never ever seen anyone actually use them, except for like really old games. And obviously, me and you understand why they keep those features, right? To not break old games. But why not deprecate ClickDetectors? Because there are so many better alternatives to ClickDetectors, and they previously were used because you just couldn't detect the target of the mouse, that obviously we now can get just simply from the mouse object. And so like I decided, you know, if Roblox wants to keep useless features inside of the engine, let's create a tutorial about those useless features. ClickDetectors are actually kind of easy. All we need to do to create one, just create a new part and insert a ClickDetector inside of it. And as you can see, it has a bunch of properties. Basically just only two properties. The first one being max activation distance, basically the distance from which you can actually click the part. And the second one is cursor icon, basically to what icon your cursor changes when you hover on the part. And playing the game, as you can see, if I hover the mouse on the part, the icon changes to tell you that you can actually click the part to make something happen. If we actually look at the documentation, ClickDetectors generally have three events: mouse click, mouse hover enter, and mouse hover leave. And all of them are quite self-explanatory. Basically, mouse click triggers whenever you actually click the part, mouse hover enter whenever you actually enter the part with your mouse, and mouse hover leave whenever you leave the part with the mouse. And so like I have an idea. Let's just create a part that basically just kills the player whenever the player clicks the part and changes the color to different colors whenever like the mouse is entering and leaving. I actually have no clue why you would ever need such a part that basically just kills the player whenever the player actually presses the part, but I guess let's just make one so I can just showcase you how ClickDetectors work. We already have the part with ClickDetector inside of it. The only thing I want to change is the color to like red, so that we can actually change the color whenever like the mouse is hovered on the part. And now that we have our part set up, let's just create a script inside of the part to actually script the ClickDetector. So let's insert a script. So the first thing that we actually do is get the part itself. So part equals script.parent and get the ClickDetector, which is also just ClickDetector equals part.ClickDetector. I already also named all of the events we want to connect to ClickDetector, so let's just do it. So mouse click connect function, ClickDetector mouse enter connect function, ClickDetector mouse leave connect function. Now we have the basic structure of our script. I want to start by making the color change, and I want to do that with an animation. So let's actually create a tween service, but for that we will need to import the tween service. So tween service equals game get service tween service, and we can just create the tween service inside of the event. So create part tween info.new like 0.4 seconds and enum is install quad because I just like the animation. And now let's change the color. So color equals color 3 from RGB, and let's make the part green whenever player actually hovers the mouse. So RGB, let's select green color and let's play the animation. And we can also make the opposite, the reverse changes with the mouse leave event. So let's select the last color, so bright red. Let's just copy and paste them. And this should actually change the colors. So I'm really confident that this will already work. So let's just create the killing the player part with the mouse click. Since we already have the player, all we need to get is the humanoid of the player to actually reduce health. So the humanoid is located inside of the character, and we can get the player's character by doing local character equals player who clicked character. And also we should check if the character actually exists, because if it doesn't, it will just error. And basically with this if statement, we are saying that if the character doesn't exist, then whatever code we paste here will not run. So humanoid equals local humanoid equal character find for child humanoid. And also do the same if statement, so if the humanoid doesn't exist. And now we can just simply damage the humanoid by making health equal -1 and this should actually kill the player. Now let's actually just test this out. We should see the color changes and the player dying when I will click on the part. So first off, if I hover on the part, yeah, as you can see, it changes colors. Kind of useless, but I mean it's cool, right? It's cool effect. It could be like an Easter egg or something. And if we actually click the part, we should actually die. So yeah, okay. As you can see, it's really useless, but I guess you now know ClickDetectors. If you genuinely enjoyed me just going over some random topic that I found, then I would really love if you just commented down below any topics that you want me to cover, because I honestly just want to discover funny stuff that the Roblox Studio has and like try and explain those topics to people.